Erin Hinton with ECCE 2322, Chattahoochee Tech, Summer 2026 with Dr. Susan McCoy. I am choosing to do my video presentation on the topic of recruiting and retaining solid employees. I think that starts from the very moment that you have your first interaction with a prospective employee. At the interview, you want to provide an open and welcoming environment. When they walk in the building, they should be greeted. They should see colorful, multicultural art on the walls. They should hear engaging classrooms. Just let them know right away that this is a school that is vibrant, has a very vibrant community. And once you've brought that person on, you've made the decision to hire them, you want to get them set up with a mentor teacher, somebody that can help them learn those ropes. And I think it's always a good idea. NAEYC talks about bringing yourself into those first days of recruiting an employee. Once they've started, NAEYC talks about you want to pop in, maybe put a little post-it note in the classroom that specifically talks about something that you saw that was maybe it was a great moment where they were kneeling down at a child's level and they helped calm them down from an upsetting moment. Just put a little post-it note that lets them know what you saw and that you are so excited they're going to be a great asset to your team. Build in that community right away, that favorable climate. That is what today's teacher is looking for. They want to feel like they're at home in a school where they're going to spend the majority bulk of their day. They want to feel like they're going to be seen, heard, and respected. Being an active director, showing interest in your own program, so knowing what these teachers are doing in their classrooms and supporting that. That is going to go a long way with somebody who's trying to decide between school A or school B. It's all going to come down to how you made them feel. Did you listen to them or did you just talk at them? When you are an administrator, you do have to be able to teach and train, but at the same time, you have to be able to stop and listen, right? Absorb what that staff member is saying to you, and then think about some ways that you can either fix the issue, if it is an issue, or bring to life an idea that they have, which that speaks upon National Education Association. They talk a lot about empowering those teachers, giving them added responsibilities, job enrichment, noticing someone's strength, and then taking them aside and saying, hey, you know, I noticed that you do a lot of really amazing art projects, and you're able to have these children think of art in new and exciting ways. Could we maybe talk about having you run like an open gallery, art gallery for the students? We could put their art down the hallway, discussing ideas like that with them. You're gonna make them feel like, wow, she really notices like what my passion is, and you're going to make them feel like they made the right choice coming to your school. Those training opportunities along with job enrichment, NAEYC talks about that a lot. Giving your staff those moments where they can grow and knowing that you are supporting that growth. And you can make those training opportunities fun. You can bring food in, have guest speakers come in. That's really incredible. And I want to end on talking about, as time goes on, how to keep staff from feeling like it's a mundane environment, right? Let's talk about some perks. So you can have snacks in the break room, maybe a little coffee bar. Maybe one time a month you could bring croissants with different flavored jams and muffins in. Doesn't have to be super expensive, just fit it into your budget. And I also think that another good way is recognizing people on their birthday. You could do like an extended lunch period for them, because you know, teachers, we love those break times. Or maybe accompanying that with a small gift card to their favorite restaurant nearby. I think that's a really neat idea. And also on an ongoing basis, I think it's a super idea to have a recognition board out in the hallway where the entire community, families and staff members can see it. Pick a person in the school one time a month and showcase them. Put pictures up of them in action. That doesn't have to just be a teacher. It could be a custodian, a chef, a bus driver, anybody that is a part of your school, that is a part of your vital community. Putting them up and shining that spotlight on them, that is a nice, tangible perk that says, you know, I see you and I appreciate you. And I think that we lost some of that during COVID, being away from that school and that community. So there's a really intense need to feel like I am appreciated. Every day when I come in here, I hold a valuable spot on this team. And that is my goal as an administrator going forward, to make sure that everybody knows I could not do what I do without each and every one of them. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of the semester.